Hello and welcome to Monday Night Madness. Welcome to the new channel. Welcome to this new podcast, as well as Exiopod. Yep, that's going to be confusing, and it's also going to be a bit of a piss take for me, who has no time. Well, I do have time, but no concept of time when it comes to uploading things. Anyway, that doesn't matter. How are we all? I hope we're doing splendid. I'm doing alright. I'm only doing alright and not fandabidozy because I'm fucking starving. I haven't eaten today. Actually, no, that is a lie. I have eaten, but I've eaten a breakfast bar, which was about the size of my middle finger. And I've got long fingers, but it's not a lot when it comes to food. Especially as I usually have either a couple of slices of toast or a big bowl of cereal. I've had none of them today. So, I'm going to eat later. I'm going to have some lunch after I've recorded this. But I'm fucking starving. I hope you guys can feel my pain. So if I get angry or a bit pissed off in this episode, it is literally because I'm fucking starving. No other reason. So what is Monday Night Madness? Monday Night Madness is basically a new podcast on a Monday at night time, 8 p.m, which is right now as you're watching this. Well, you could be watching this like a week later, in which case the next episode will be out. But basically it's going to be talking about gaming news, some stuff about the channels, the 3 channels I've got at the moment. Other stuff will probably be just random shit. But it's kind of going to be a mixture of everything, really. And then the difference between this and Exiopod is more about the main channel and how that's going and what I've got planned. Whereas this is more talk about news and reviews and gaming stuff and basically just having a bit of a laugh. I'm going to get more people to join, hopefully, in the future. And we can have a laugh with things like that. And basically just make this podcast brilliant, just have a laugh and talk about random shit. So without further ado, let's get into one thing which I'm waiting to tell for a while. I've found an article about it. I saw a trailer to it on Instagram. It is the GTA Online Cunning Stunts, and fucking hell, it looks amazing. I watched the trailer, the reveal trailer for it on Instagram, because I follow Rockstar Games on Instagram. If you want to follow my Instagram, it's pinpoint99. I shall put a link in the description below. It is also in my channel thing on Exia Sean. It'll be on this one, and it will be on Exia Productions as well. I kind of need to get like loads of stuff done for these channels to kind of just get the basics of them. But we'll get around to that anyway in another time. Or I will get around to just not doing it and get around to doing other things which are irrelevant. But going back to Cunning Stunts, oh my god. It's basically just going to be, I don't know if you guys have seen it yet. If you haven't, I'll post a link to it if they've uploaded it to the channel. They probably have. Let's find out. Yeah, they've uploaded it to the channel. I'll get a link for that. I'll put it in the description for you guys to go and watch if you haven't seen it already. But basically, a year ago, players managed to pull off like all manner of ridiculous stunts in GTA 5 with the races and like custom maps and stuff. And since then, Rockstar have kind of realised, actually, yeah, let's start making some weird and wacky racing, stunt racing stuff and tracks, and finally come up with a new DLC that's coming out. And this comes out on the 12th of July. So tomorrow. It is coming out tomorrow. Oh my god, that is amazing. I need to still reinstall GTA. From that last Exiopod that I made, I haven't installed GTA since. Like I said I was going to, or I said I was. I kind of got bored of just waiting and I turn it off, and I kind of just need to get over that boredom. I need to do something whilst it's installing. I don't think it was Exiopod. I think it was Worms. Worm.is. But that video has not come out yet, so that video will be out this week sometime, hopefully Wednesday, so you guys can go watch that. But going back, because we keep going off track, going back to GTA Online, the new Cunning Stunts, it's going to happen on a massive scale, and it's going to tower all above the Los Santos skyline, and also it's going to go in between the Ron Alternate's wind farm. And if you guys who play GTA 5, if you've been there on a race that someone's built, you know that it is pretty fucking horrible to go around and get smashed up into either an enclosed wall or get smashed off. I played a couple with Carl a while back, was like last year. I played a couple with him at the Ron Alternates wind farm, and fucking hell, I had an amazing time recording it and had an amazing time playing it, but it was a bit of a piss take where the windmill would just smash you off. But with the cunning stunts, I just scrolled down to see a picture of a man in a running suit, basically like in a marathon running clothing, if you like. Worst exercise for middle-aged men. Right, I don't give a shit. I don't actually give a shit because I don't actually Google things like that. I've never Googled worst exercise for middle-aged men. So that's great. Anyway, going back, there is going to be things like gigantic rings of fire, multiple pathways to go round and try and win. They've got launch-off ramps. They've got the new extra propulsion speed strips, and loads of loops and tubes, and you're going to go upside down and do loops and corkscrews and all sorts, and it is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait. And as soon as this episode is done, this podcast is done, I'm going to go and install GTA 5. Hopefully it works this time. I did install it before. I made the videos on worm.is, but it kept saying that I had there was a problem with the installation. It wasn't completed, and Rockstar, basically GTA 5 couldn't run because of Rockstar Social Club, and it got all out of hand, and I just thought, oh, fuck it, I'm not going to bother now. So I reinstalled it, or about part way, and I got bored of just sitting there, so I thought, fuck it, I'm not doing this now. So I just carried on with something else. It is raining outside. I've just looked outside, and it is fucking raining. This morning it wasn't bad when I went out. I went for a walk, took my brothers to school, because I'm a nice big brother like that. You know, I'm helpful. Anyway, it is fucking raining. But never mind. Going back to GTA, I'm going to make some videos once it's installed on the new stunt racing mode, which is called Cunning Stunts, which is out tomorrow for you guys to go play. And yeah, it's going to be amazing. So, second thing on the list is Pokemon Go. I don't know if any of you guys have actually played this game or heard about it. I've got it on my phone. I had a Pokemon. I can't remember what Pokemon it was. I'm going to have a look now. Just trying to find where it is. It's right there. Yeah, there we go. Pokemon Go. Inventory. Let's have a look. I've got to wait for it to load now. This is always the fun part of videos. Oh, it's playing a tune. GPS signal not found. Yeah, that's because I don't have GPS on. If I turn it on, wow, that rain is really coming down outside. It is like that thick, heavy rain, and it looks like it's hailstoning as well. But this is not a weather channel, so I'm going to stop with the weather and go back to Pokemon Go. There we go, it's loading quicker. Pokemon. Oh, it was a Bulbasaur. I had a Bulbasaur on my toilet. It was literally on my toilet. And when I saw it, I was like, what the fuck? This game's amazing. I watched Hat Films play it recently on their channel. And do you know what? I had such a good time watching it. And I would love to do something similar. Kind of just go around, trying to find... I'm sorry, I have to go back to the weather. I have to go out in that soon. Oh my god. It is chucking it down outside. I'm speechless on how heavy that rain is. I wanted to go out in the back later and play football or something with my brother. Just like both my brothers, kind of, you know, some bonding time. No, it's not going to fucking happen now, is it? Because it's fucking raining. Anyway, going back to Pokemon Go, it has basically hit... It's underscored Nintendo's potentials in mobile gaming. It has gone to shit, basically. It's been alright for some people in different countries, but I don't believe it's available in the UK. I had to download it off of a dodgy website. That's a joke. I didn't download it off a dodgy website. I downloaded it off a website. I'm sorry, that rain. It is chucking it down. It's like the rain in Forrest Gump in the woods. Or in the jungle, sorry. Going back to Pokemon Go, though, because this is more important than the rain, which has now just stopped magically. All of a sudden just stopped. Anyway, I think it's available in in a lot of countries. Sorry, and I believe they're doing quite well there, but it hasn't done so well here. I know that Hat Films, although they enjoyed making the video about it, I don't actually think that they caught any, or if they did, it wasn't many. I've only caught a Bulbasaur because that was like the tutorial, and it told me to go find it, and I found it in my toilet, which is a bit weird. I mean, I've heard stories about it being, oh no, apparently according to the BBC News, Pokemon Go has actually like soared, apparently, okay? It's soared to success, which is great, but it's a bit weird in this country, because although other countries seem to have it fine, I've not had any luck. Okay, so it's not officially going to be released in the UK anytime soon. So that's basically what I'm saying. Yeah, but apparently there's been like gyms and stuff, like Pokemon gyms, like training gyms, in... I don't feel confident, well not confident, sorry, I don't feel qualified, is what I should say, to talk about Pokemon, because I've never really been into Pokemon. And I'm not really into Pokemon now. Like I said, I've never been fully into Pokemon. I used to play Pokemon cards, like collect Pokemon cards and do swapsies and stuff, and have quite a good deck. I used to collect Yu-Gi-Oh cards as well, which was shit. Yu-Gi-Oh cards were like in the day with the with a bomb. They were top notch. Now they're shit. Like looking back at them, I'm thinking, what the fuck? Pokemon was actually the better card game by far. But going back to Pokemon Go, there's been like gyms and stuff in like graveyards, and people have found like dead bodies and stuff in rivers just from this, like just from doing this game, playing this game. And I think that's a bit weird, to tell you the truth, that you're finding things like this. Obviously Nintendo don't know, they're only going off of like Google Street View and things like that, and like Google Maps and Google Earth, and they are the same thing. All three of them were the same thing. Anyway, yeah, I mean, hopefully it goes well in this country when it gets released. But, who knows? Who knows? In other news, Red Dead Redemption is on Xbox One, which is great. Although I don't have an Xbox One, Red Dead Redemption was the game that I loved playing, and it was just amazing. I never actually owned it personally. I went around people's houses to play it, and I had friends that were always playing it, and it was just amazing. It was just such a good game, and it's so good that it's now on Xbox One. I'm hopefully even going to get an Xbox One, but who knows? I've got to buy a GoPro and things like that for the holiday in September, and I don't earn a lot of money a month, and I certainly don't earn anywhere near enough on YouTube to buy all these good things. Maybe if I could get some sponsorship deals on something, or branding deals, maybe I could earn a bit of money, but I doubt it's going to happen. But anyway, that's that for Red Dead Redemption. It's now on Xbox One, so if you've got an Xbox One, go out and buy it, because it is now back compatible. And you guys, if you've not played Red Dead Redemption, it's amazing. So go and play it. Go have fun. Yeah. It is still raining outside. Not as heavy, but it's still raining. And I hate the rain, I really hate the rain. It's just one of those things that I just don't like. I love the sun. I love the heat. I'm going to yawn. Excuse me. So, Just Cause 3, I've not personally played. I've not really seen much about it either. I only just really saw that it was out, when it came out, and it was like advertised all the time. I thought, oh yeah, I guess it's alright. But there was going to be a multiplayer mod for it, but unfortunately, due to the developers of this fan-made mod for multiplayer, they're too busy. They've got a lot going on in life, apparently. So unfortunately, that multiplayer mod has been cancelled, which is a shame, because I played the Just Cause 2 mod, multiplayer mod, and that was great. Like, there was a couple of bugs still when I played it last, but it's good. It was great to see it finally on multiplayer, you know, to be able to play with loads of people. I used to play Just Cause 2 all the time. I went out and bought it in an Argos. Like, I got my dad to drop me off up at an Argos when it, like, just after it was released, really. And it was pre-owned in Argos. I think it was pre-owned. It may not have been pre-owned, actually. It may have just been on special offer, like there was a sale or something. But it had just come out, and I thought, yeah, fuck it, I'm going to go and buy it. And I played it for years. Like, well, maybe, I say years, it was probably like just over a year. Like, I just kept playing it, and I played that. I played Battlefield. I played Call of Duty. What else? Saints Row. The first Saints Row, such a great game. Saints Row 2 was a good game as well. Assassin's Creed, another game I used to play quite a lot. And now all these games are just sat on my desk, like right at the end of my desk, just piled up with an airsoft gun on top. There's all those games on the Xbox 360 that I'm never going to... Well, maybe... I say never going to play again. I probably won't play again. Or maybe I will. Maybe I'll play them again, have a bit of fun, and see how much I really missed that. But there's just two random PC games that I can see. One is Battlefield 4 and the other one's Battlefield Hardline. And yeah, they're great games. Battlefield Hardline, I'm thinking about making some videos on that again. I made one with Ben, God knows how long ago, for Exia Production. Not Exia Production, sorry. Exia Sean channel, my main channel. Don't know how well it did because I don't really remember looking at it. I just remember uploading it and kind of just leaving it. Actually, I don't even know if I uploaded it. I can find out for you guys now. Let's have a look. This is going to be somewhat live whilst I'm trying to find my channel. There we go. And then we scroll down. Yes, I did upload it. Oh, I got 45 views. It was 4 months ago as well. Also, on the main channel today, if you guys haven't seen it already, another USA vlog is out. Oh my god. And that fucking rain is even worse than what it was just now. It stopped. It's heavy again. Fucking England, guys. Welcome to England. This is England. I've not seen that film. Apparently it's very good, though. But yeah, the number 5... sorry, the 5th number... no, let's try that again. The 5th vlog of the USA vlog series is coming out tonight at 6 p.m, I believe. So it's already out for you guys if you haven't seen it already on the main channel and you're stumbling across this one. Go over to the main channel. Go watch it. A very close friend of mine said that she really enjoyed the videos. And I was like, okay, I've still got all of them. I'll just edit like the last few and just upload them so that she can watch them and other people can watch them as well. And yeah, I forgot how much I enjoyed looking back on them and editing them and how much of a great time I had on holiday. And this year is going to be even better. It's probably going to be my last family holiday for a while until like I can... Jesus fucking Christ, that rain! It's like misty now. You cannot see a thing. I've got to go out in that. Shit. Never mind. Going back, when we go away this year, it's probably going to be my last family holiday. So it's going to be a special one. It's going to be great. I cannot wait to go. I don't know if you can hear the rain in the background. But it is pretty heavy. And it's like getting cold in my room because of the wind. Both my windows are open because this room gets quite hot with my PC. Anyway, enough said with that. Last thing on the list for this podcast, which should really be in an Exiopod, but I'm going to say it now just because I've got a few last things to wrap up, and then we're going to go into a little funny news story section, and I'm going to say thank you, and we're going to crash and burn, and no, I'm joking, and I'm going to end it there, but I forgot what I was going to say. Shit. Oh, yeah, that was it. I'm hopefully going away next year with a group of friends. Basically, we're going away to Croyd next year, which is down south somewhere. I think it's in Dorset. I think it's near Cornwall. But we're going to be surfing. We're going to have like a week off to get like a week together. Lads' holiday. It's going to be great. If I get to go, like if I've got enough money for it, I can save up for it. It's going to be great because I'm going to vlog it. I'm going to have a load of fun. I'll probably have a GoPro by then. I should have a GoPro by the holiday this year anyway. So that's that. That's Croyd 2017. I'm looking forward to it if I get to go. Obviously, money can be a bit of an issue. But that's for future not future reference. That's for future. So yeah, more will be said about that probably next year. Moving on though, swiftly to random funny news. So I have found a funny, weird, interesting news story, and it's from a boss. It's on the mirror.co.uk website. A boss leaves angry note on employee's desk about unusual work time habits, and he's put a picture. It's about Pokemon Go, so it links into this episode pretty well. Right, so the news story basically is saying that a boss isn't happy with a guy playing Pokemon Go on his phone whilst he should be working. And he got a note on his desk, and the note reads, "We are paying you to work, not chase fictional video game characters with your cell phone all day. Save it for your lunch break or break time. Otherwise, you'll have plenty of time, unemployed, to catch them all." And there is a picture of a Pokeball with a red circle and a line going through it. And I thought it was quite funny when I read it. I hope you guys found it just as funny as I did, because I actually found it's pretty cool, it's pretty funny. I quite enjoy seeing things like that, because people can get like over the top with games and really addicted to things, and become obsessed with things. And people, especially when they go to work, people find that funny, to kind of rip the shit out of them for it. But anyway, guys, this has been the first episode of Monday Night Madness, the cheeky pilot episode. Thank you so much, guys, for listening and tuning in for this podcast. I hope to see you next week for another episode of Monday Night Madness. Not sure what's going to happen with it. I kind of got to see how this one goes first, and I can make some ideas and plans and maybe a script, because this was all unscripted. This was literally me coming up with words as I'm talking, which is great, because I sometimes forget what I'm saying, and you guys have noticed that. If you follow my channels, my main channel for a while, you'll know that I'll be talking about something and I'll be like, what the fuck am I just talking about? And I forget. And yeah. Anyway, guys, please be sure to press that like button. Please be sure to press that subscribe button if you haven't already, because it really means a lot. Let's get this channel up and running. Let's get this channel out there with the main Exia Sean channel, and let's also get the Exia Productions channel out there as well. And let's have a great time making videos together and basically running this community together. I'm all about community and teams and people being together, and I think this can be successful. Obviously, I can do my bit, but you guys have to do your bit of helping the channel get seen, and liking videos and commenting what you think, and subscribing if you haven't already, because all those things really do add up, and they really do mean a lot, and they're so positive. It's great to see positive feedback on my main channel. I want that positive feedback and more on this channel, and also obviously more on my other channels as well, both the other channels. But in the meantime, guys, stay classy, and I shall see you next week. Ta-la.